What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to SHOT Show 2023. Today we are here with Matt from ProTech Knives. Matt, thank you so much for taking the time.
Always good to see you, man.
It's good to see you, brother.
Welcome to the booth. Welcome to SHOT Show 2023. Thanks for stopping by.
Absolutely.
We have a few new things this year.
Awesome.
And then also a few things that we want to bring back as well.
Okay.
So one of the new ones we brought out is our revision of the PT Plus. So if you remember our regular PT version,
Yes.
a little bit smaller hardware, smaller spring. We made a few upgrades that make it easier for us.
Okay.
And also better for the end consumer as well. Bigger hardware, which means we can put a bigger coil spring in it.
Okay.
Gives it more of that ProTech snap.
Yes.
MagnaCut steel, which is a phenomenal steel for the end user as well. High edge retention, you can rock roll it up super high. Super tough when you want to put some abuse on it, and excellent corrosion resistance. We put the smaller pocket clip.
Okay.
A little bit easier to carry.
Sure.
And so with the addition of everything, the bigger hardware and all, it's grown in size a little bit.
Okay.
Maybe about 10 to 15% bigger than the original version.
Yeah.
We still make the S&G for people who want that full-size tactical model.
Yes.
But for something that's compact, if you like, let's say the SPR, for example.
Yeah.
Fits that same compact style that you get a full hand grip on. You can really choke up with a finger choil. It's an excellent model. We're going to roll these out throughout the year.
I'm really, really excited about these. I know we have a lot of fans of the original, ProTech PT Strider collaboration. This one I think is just a little bit more. It's everything that you guys were waiting for, because it's been a while since we've done PTs. So it's everything that you guys have been waiting for and a little bit more.
Yeah, and especially in the summer when you're wearing shorts or something like that, and you don't want to carry a big heavy knife, to still have something where you're not sacrificing, having your finger fall off the knife. It's nice to have something that's super ergonomic and still has enough cutting edge to get everything you need done, plus a little more.
And what is this version here? Is that a Mike Irie hand grind?
Yeah, it's the ProTech thing to do. Right?
Yes.
A little bit of upgrades everywhere, right? So the aluminum bronze, which we love to do, it's a phenomenal material. It adds that patina, which we love. We've had this one patinaing for maybe a week or so.
Okay.
And then every single person who's come to the show has handled it as well.
Yes.
So you kind of get to see what it looks like over time as it develops its character. The thought process behind bronze is that you can either keep it pretty, maybe add some wax to it, or if you like to patina like I do, you get to see how it develops around the activities that you do in your day-to-day activities.
I think the patina is really cool, especially in combination with that mirror polish.
Exactly.
It's a little bit of a juxtaposition.
Again, the ProTech thing, right? So you upgrade the handle, you upgrade the button, and then the blade, which has that compound mirror polish grinding by Mike Irie. It's a crazy thing that he does, and we love him for it.
Yes, it is.
If it's ground by us, it's CNC ground in-house to our specifications. If it has that crazy mirror edge polish, it's going to be from that gentleman as well.
That's really cool.
A really cool relationship that Dave built before the days of ProTech selling his knives.
Yeah.
And now that he doesn't sell custom knives, it's still a great way for us to work together.
Oh, absolutely. It was back in the Finer Points days?
Exactly. And
very cool.
Dave met him back when they were both living in Colorado.
Oh,
so
awesome.
It's a relationship we get to curate and keep evolving over time.
Yeah.
Kind of going on that, staying in the custom realm. We have our TR3 as well. It's actually our 20th year of making the TR3.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
It's
I didn't know.
probably the tactical flagship of our company. Yeah. A lot of law enforcement agencies carry it, Secret Service, FBI, and more groups than really we can name in one video.
Yeah.
We've actually not made them in titanium until last year.
Wow.
Still so many things we can do with our brand, so many things we can do with just one model. This one, for example, has the fish scale in titanium, a two-tone anodizing, the pearl push button, a Damas steel blade.
Wow.
I believe the pattern's called Hakapella.
Okay, very cool.
I'm gonna have to work on the pronunciation myself. And then actually hand ground by Mike Irie as well.
Oh, very cool.
So a combination of a lot of things going on. The titanium pocket clip as well. Still has the ProTech snap to it. It's a good one. Probably one of my favorites here at the table.
Yeah, this is
We
a
made
serious
40
piece.
of these pieces.
Wow.
We hope to make something more similar, more groups, but for the show, we made 40 of these.
Yeah, this is incredible. These turned out amazing. I love the
milling
two-tone.
It's so sharp.
Oh, yeah.
Super crisp. It makes the gold pop on the sides.
It does.
Working on them, you have to lovingly hand satin finish these,
Wow.
anodize it one color, satin finish it off again, undoing all the work you just did
Yes.
to do the second color. and it's almost painful to see it happen.
Sure.
But when you get the final product and it looks like that, you understand exactly why.
Agreed.
You have the final product.
Yes, yes, that's very, very cool. That looks amazing. That is a serious showpiece.
The Malibu, which is a super popular one for us, you guys know this quite well.
Of course.
Bringing back the Warncliffe model, which is no surprise at all, a very popular version for us. This time now in Magna Cut.
Awesome.
So, our primary steel of choice on the Malibu is Steel 20 CV.
Okay.
But in ProTech fashion, we wanted to dabble with everything.
Yeah.
Magna Cut has been a popular one, especially on our Mordax series.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
To bring it back on the Malibu as well for a limited version.
Very cool.
Is always super fun.
Very cool.
I always love the anodized colors we can do, whether it's green, purple, red. The blue seriously pops on this one.
Oh yeah,
it's
absolutely.
like a saturated electric blue.
Yeah. Yeah, the textured Malibus have been really, really popular in the last year or so. I'm excited to see the Warncliffe come back.
Sure, and in Magna Cut, it's a great one.
Oh, very cool. Yes, this is going to be a really, really hot option out there.
And now that we made a few things in Magna Cut, it gives us, really the employees here at ProTech enough time to play with our own, cut a bunch of material, and it really holds an edge quite well.
Oh yeah.
Being able to rock roll it super high and have all the strength still there and be super corrosion resistant.
Exactly.
It's excellent. It's a little bit harder to work with.
Okay.
But it really is worth it at the end of the day, knowing that the end consumer has a steel that is superior for their day-to-day tasks.
Very good. Yeah, this is a really good option. I've had experience with Magna Cut from ProTech in the past. I have a TR3 and then the Terzula and Magna Cut, and they both have all held up really, really well. So I think this is a good steel choice for the Malibu as well.
The Mordax as well, it's nothing new. We announced it last year in Magna Cut, but a cool one that we like to keep showing off.
Oh yeah.
We're trying to make as many as we can. It's super popular.
You'll never be able to make enough.
Most of the guys here in the shop, we can't get it for ourselves yet either.
Yep, okay.
As many as we can make, we're trying to do it. We're working on it, and it's always worth it.
It's good to hear that you guys are in the same boat as us.
Sure. I mean, most of us here, man.
Yes.
Part of our paycheck. Got to buy the ProTech knives too.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
It's so much fun, man.
It just comes right out of it.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome. So I would imagine payday at ProTech, some knives always go home with some people.
Exactly.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, there's usually a little bit of line, a little bit of internal shopping going on.
Sure.
It's always a good time.
That's great.
The Rockeye, one that we're bringing back as well, S35, this one has an acid wash blade.
Very nice.
That nice full-size Les George handle to it.
Yeah.
We love it a lot. One that we want to bring back in bigger numbers as well.
Very utilitarian model, exceptionally light.
It is.
For how big of a knife it is. This is a seriously full-size knife. Incredibly light on this model.
It really shows off the functionality we put into our models, especially one like this that's a tactical, hard-use workhorse model.
Yep.
The aluminum allows it to have excellent strength while having that excellent balance as well.
Oh yeah, look at that.
So in our best performing knives, you always want it to be aluminum. You get the great weight ratio distribution that we have, the excellent steel. If you want to go a little crazy, we always have the little bit spiced up options as well. So aluminum bronze, this is my favorite one.
Yes.
I've had this one for maybe 3 weeks or so.
Okay.
So you can see it start to patina a little bit, more to how I cut with it.
Yes.
It's really only started patina, but you can see where I grip it.
Yeah, that's
it starts
really
to
cool.
darken more than other places.
Yeah.
The spine of it turns a little bit chocolatey. The milling on this one, which is super precise, super crisp.
Yeah.
The inside of the milling has stayed shiny because it hasn't been touched.
Almost has an inlay look now.
Yeah, it gives it almost like a two-tone feel to it. Obviously, the weight kicks back a little bit more.
Yes.
But it's for a half-a-pound knife.
Yeah.
It's got that tank-like feel to it.
It does.
So.
Yeah, that
I
one
like
turned
this
out
one
really
quite a
nice.
bit.
And the sound is always a little bit different on the bronze aluminum. That is really cool. Very tank-like. And this is your personal one?
It is.
Awesome. Good choice. Good choice.
We'll definitely make more in the future as well. It's a ProTech way. We like to do everything, and we really can't sit still making the same knife all day. So instead, we make as many variations as we can.
Very good.
It keeps it really fun for us.
And so this one was an exclusive to your guys' group, right?
It is.
Do you want to shout that out so we can link it?
Sure. It's the ProTech Knives Enthusiast Underground.
Awesome.
It's a great Facebook group. A lot of our fans are there. We're there as well.
Yes.
The dealers are there. It's a great way to network with people and see some awesome collections, drool a little bit.
Yes.
I've been with the company for a couple years now, and I like to think that I've seen all the knives I've ever made until I go on that group and find something completely new.
Yeah, some show special from 20 years ago, something like that. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, that's really cool. And it's also a really good way if you're looking for rarer stuff exclusive from different dealers. There's a ton of dealers in there.
Sure.
So if there might be a dealer that you've never heard of that has an amazing exclusive that you would never see because you don't follow them on Instagram, this, that, and the other, but they'll post it there. So,
or especially these days, something like this that we only make about 200 pieces of.
Yes.
Every dealer you might have on your usual list might be sold out.
Yeah.
And there's the one magical dealer, in a state that you didn't know.
Exactly.
In an area in a city you've never heard of, who has the one you're looking for.
And it's always good to support the dealers that support the companies that you appreciate.
Exactly.
So that's really nice.
It's the reason we're here, thanks to our awesome customers, the military law enforcement contracts, and the dealers who really support us the most.
Absolutely. We appreciate that. What's
Staying
going on
in
with this guy?
that aluminum bronze theme, we have a bronze Godson with bronze infused fat carbon gold inlays.
That's crazy.
It's actually a modified Godson handle.
Okay.
So the back of it has a short deep carry pocket clip
Interesting.
and an oversized lanyard hole on the back.
Very cool.
So you can actually fit 550 cord through it.
Wow. That is really, really neat.
A really cool one that kind of has a whole theme of bronze going on.
Absolutely.
We do these in a small little production drop.
Okay.
These type of projects are a lot of fun for us.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, everything really flows on this one here. Nice milling on the inside there for weight reduction. I like the clip on here. I think it fits this form factor really well. I think that turned out really, really nice. Bronze infused.
It is.
Wow.
The pattern they call it is fat carbon dark matter gold.
Very good.
But it's bronze infused into the carbon fiber.
That's
it's
so
really
cool.
cool. It polishes up super well. It's super dynamic. If you take it into the sunlight, you can see it shimmer as well. It's excellent stuff. We love working with the fat carbon stuff, and the amount of variations and patterns they do is across the board. We want to put it into everything.
Yes.
Every single time they send us a batch, they always send us a bag of candy and then a few extra samples, knowing we're going to fall in love with it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And
That's
have
just
to
good
push the
business.
next model.
That's good business right there.
We've gotten to the point where the relationship is so strong, they really know what we're looking for
Yes.
before we know what we're looking for. There's always a few models we go out of our way. Dark matter gold was in fact one of them.
Okay.
And there's always a few extra ones that they know we've never heard of.
Yeah.
We're probably first to, and they'll sneak it by us.
That's really nice.
Stuff to keep in mind.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just little samples. See what this would look good in.
Sure.
Kind of thing. Yeah. That's awesome.
And then kind of keeping with our passion projects.
Yes.
It's hard not to come to our booth and see an investor collector ultimate custom.
It has to
and so
be.
the one we have here is a Godson, a bronze frame. This is
Wow.
a double-sided inlay with desert ironwood.
Wow.
We actually machine the bronze frames, send them to Italy,
Okay.
where they're hand engraved by a school of hand engravers. You'll notice that there's no black enamel filling in the gaps. They engrave at different angles so that the shadows hit it and give it more depth.
That's amazing.
It's really all in the hand engraving stuff. It blows me away every time we see it from a different engraver, from piece to piece. These Godsons we've made maybe 25 in the history of the company.
Okay.
They were able to send us 6.
Wow.
A titanium pocket clip that has matching engraving.
That's incredible.
The blade on it is a Vegas Forge Vines and Roses blade.
Wow.
One of my favorite patterns.
Yeah, that looks amazing.
Still snaps super well, has a mosaic button on it. These type of projects are so much fun for us.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's truly incredible looking. Even the finishing on the inside of the handles adds a little bit of extra.
Admittedly, we go a little bit nuts on these.
Yes.
But it keeps us, it's so much fun.
Oh man, it's so good. This is really nice. I need to put this down because I don't want to put my fingerprints on it, but that is incredible. We'll have to get an up-close picture of that.
You always try to take the steps on how much you can evolve the product.
Yeah.
Right? To go from the model that is attainable by everyone.
Exactly.
The best function we make, how do you add a texture to it? How do you upgrade the frame material? How do you add a cooler blade to it?
Yes.
How do you make the material have the titanium and the extra finishing to it? And then at some point, you max out all the capabilities of our shop, and how do you go one step further? And it's generally going to be in the hand engraving and the Damascus.
Wow. Yeah, that's amazing. Maxing out the capabilities in your shop, and then going out and maxing out someone else's abilities on
and
top
frankly,
of it.
it's one way for us to play with all of our friends.
Sure.
All these relationships that we carry throughout the years, our relationship with suppliers like Fat Carbon, the engravers who want to work with us, Mike Erie who likes to grind for us. It's one way for us to play with everyone and evolve our brand and evolve their names as well.
And just have the full spectrum from like what you mentioned, very attainable up to something that is very aspirational.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
And so really our goal for this year is to make sure that we can get it into the hands of more people.
Okay.
Right? We're going to more shows this year. We'll see you in Indianapolis.
Wow.
We'll be in Texas.
Okay.
You know, you name it. Our Blade Show Atlanta. We're probably be going to around 10 shows this year.
Wow, okay.
The most we've really done in the last probably decade of the company.
Fantastic.
You know, the knives going to all the dealers.
Yes.
You know, you name it. It's a great way for us to get the hands on more people.
Yes.
Check out our awesome work, whether it's on a YouTube video, at a show, on Instagram, in a Facebook group. It's glad to see all you guys, no matter the form of media.
Fantastic. So anything else you want to let the people out there know about what's going on with ProTech in 2023?
I think that's about it for now.
Awesome.
We'll have to see you at the next show.
Awesome. Good to see you, Matt. I always appreciate seeing you.
It's a pleasure.
Guys, thank you so much for sticking with us, and stick around for much, much more SHOT Show 2023 content. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Time to put this one back in my pocket.
Exactly. Thanks, Matt.